From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Shane McClanahan. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Davis Schneider, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one clips the outside corner. That's strike two. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Two down.
Batting fourth, third baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. 2 for 9 so far in the series.
Ball. Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard.
Batting fifth,
timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Ball, that's down.
Way out front for strike two.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Over to Diaz. That's the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. You're watching Major League. We go to the bottom of the first, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy. Digging in, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kirk collects, fires to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Yandy Diaz.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Yandy Diaz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Taylor Wall.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Fastball for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into the...
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Tampa Bay, and now for the Jays, George Springer.
Ball down low.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said.
7, the designated hitter, Addison Barker.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 1. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Miles Straw at the plate and takes high there. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Okamoto takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Hassan Kill.
Ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Here's a 2-0. That one ripped. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Hunter Fiducia next to hit for the Rays. In there, and it's 0-1. Fiducia matched a homer in his last game. Man at second. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Kim up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Springer under it. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Right side, Kim gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman Davis Schneider.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball.
Fouled off. He was late. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Vladdy, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup. And he's a former Home Run Derby champ. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
No, off the
Well, they're
plate.
looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Out to center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rays, designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
That one finds the corner. Strike one. That's hard hit in the line. And foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Pinango settles underneath it, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Rays, first baseman,
Yandy Diaz now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it. On to the fourth, still scoreless.
Gas me up, seen too many folks get evaporated. Fade away with no baskets made, and that's tragic.
As we go to the top of the fourth, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Chop to third. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder, Yohendrick Pinango.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball left field. DeLuca has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. And it stays fair. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
He really shot that
Up
one down the
next
right
for
field
the Blue
line and
Jays,
somehow
the
found a way to
designated
keep it
hitter,
from
Addison
slicing foul.
Barker.
One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Man on second, 2 down. And that one popped in the air left field. And that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Still with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
1 up, 1 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
There's a line drive to left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Rays.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. First time up was a pop out.
C-Ride.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
That misses, and that is ball 1. The Rays with a chance to score first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one for strike 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. To the right side. Guerrero takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Rays strand just the 1. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Miles Strong. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to
way inside, gets out of the way. To the right side. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to first, Diaz. He takes it on his own, and the first two set
Up
down
next
at the top of the
for
fifth.
Blue Jays, second baseman Davis Schneider.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the second baseman, Davis Schneider.
That's a ball. Ball. Hike.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on The Show, Florida. Back now in Tampa Bay. And now the catcher for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here's the 0-2.
No, outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ball
Close
two.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Up next for the Rays, shortstop Carson Williams.
Drive.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Rays, left fielder Johnny
So the Rays
DeLuca.
batting order turns over. Johnny DeLuca digs in now. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And that drops in for a strike. On the ground to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. This is Rays baseball. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Next to hit, Vladimir
Leading off for
Guerrero
Toronto,
Jr.
First baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
next for the
Absolutely
Blue Jays,
punished that
catcher
pitch. Wasn't
Alejandro
fooled in the
Kirk.
slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Close
No, that's
one,
a ball.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order
Ball
coming
two.
up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Oh, look at the stop. Off balance speed. There's one and two. What a play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look easy.
Now here is Kazuma Okamoto.
No, that's a ball.
Two balls, no strikes, the count.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder Yohendrick Fernando.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Strike two.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's a base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder George
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 1 for 2. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Bottom of the inning. At the plate now for the Rays is the Jonathan Aranda. In for a strike. 0-1. That one ripped right center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He was all over that one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Right through there for a strike. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Man at second. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Go-ahead run on base. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. He is singled and he is flied to left. In the air to left center. Springer under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rays, right fielder, Gavin Lux.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Pinungo gets there. He's under it. And that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Craig Kimbrell.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for
No,
him.
that's a ball.
Barger
Too
up to
low.
the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low.
Ball 2, down.
The 2-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Line drive. Short hop to 3rd. In plenty of time to 1st. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Miles Straw.
And that
No,
one is
that's
downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Out towards right center field. Lux should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Andres.
Here's
Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez. He's grounded out a couple of times. Lined, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Davis Schneider.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
1-1 now.
No.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That one finds the zone, and the count is 2-2. And now it's 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero. Guerrero Jr. In there for strike 1.
Ball, no.
That one hit to right. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Tropicana Field, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at-bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. One down.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Ball.
Fouled off left side. The 1-1. There's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Springer gets under it, and there's two away.
Up next.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dylan Cease gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Toronto.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Jeff Hoffman.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And stepping in for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Straw settles underneath it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8, and we still have no score. Here in Tampa Bay, and now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk on the ground right side. Diaz steps on the bag. Important first out to begin the 8th.
Jays, third baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
And that drops in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. Gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Ball 1.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And now the center fielder, Yohendrick. Pinungo.
Rerun.
This one smashed down the right field line. He's got it, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and we're still knotted at 0. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
Carson Williams.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers, the right-handed sinker. He looks to be readying himself. Little, a left-hander, also throwing. Up and in, and 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Off the batter's eye and gone. And this place is rocking. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing. Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
0-2 now. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rays, designated hitter, Jonathan.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda, 1 for 3. One out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball right side. Slides for the stop. And that's a great play for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
No.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Out to short, Jimenez. That ends the inning. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rays,
back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Clevenger.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Clevenger working for the 50th time this season. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Can't get there. Should be extra bases as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Swinging a foul out of play. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Barger wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. So the tying run at second. And he grounds one to the right side. Diaz takes it himself, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice it out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one to first. Diaz takes it to the bag. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
1 out left for the Blue Jays. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Trying to deliver as the hero. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.